Today we will learn more about the Elementary's Blue Ribbon Award, look at the Congress debate team, and visit with the volleyball players in the studio. These stories and more on the October 31st edition of the Wynn News. Good afternoon. I'm Aaliyah Jones.
And I'm Kayla McMahon.
The elementary school received the National Blue Ribbon Award. Brooke Smith and Serena Jones have more on this honor.
The Archer City Elementary was awarded a National Blue Ribbon Award.
Perfect!
The National Blue Ribbon Award comes from the top schools that have high student achievement and closing the gap. And that's how Archer City Elementary was awarded.
The school has worked very hard to achieve this award.
The way Archer City Elementary qualified is because we have dedicated teachers. They know their students, they know their weaknesses, they know their strengths, and we were able to close the gap on all of that from 2020 to 2024, which that's how we were awarded. They looked at all the criteria, and that's how come we are successful.
The school rewarded the kids with a fun day.
They were able to have a free day after lunch. We had about 7 inflatables out at the playground, and they were able to play from 12:30 to 3:30. And then we also had refreshments for them and just let them enjoy the day because it's their work. They did it as well as our teachers and our administrator.
The kids described how it felt to win this award.
I remember that I was in class when it went over the announcements that we won the Blue Ribbon Award, and our teacher just kind of explained what that was.
I found out about Blue Ribbon in Wildcat time in Mrs. Cook's class. I felt excited and kind of confused when I first heard about it.
Once I knew what it was, I was just excited that I was part of something bigger than the school.
Miss Cook explained it to us, and it made me feel really happy.
This is Serenity Jones
and Brooke Smith
reporting for Wynn News.
Thank you guys, that's impressive. And now for news around the campus.
Tomorrow, the FFA and administration will be feeding junior high and high school students in the ACISD faculty breakfast. Go to the FFA building before lunch for a free meal.
Seniors, the deadline to RSVP for the financial aid presentation is this Friday, November 1st. The presentation will be November 6th. See the email from Ms. Graham for more information.
Anyone wanting to participate in high school number sense or calculator needs to go by Ms. Withrich's room 224 and sign up this week.
FFA students have started the Fresh Country in Blue and Gold fundraiser. Get with your FFA classmates to place your order. Order forms are due on November 8th.
With basketball right around the corner, the Wildcat and Lady Cat team shop has opened. Show support for the Wildcat and Lady Cat basketball program by ordering the new apparel. The team shop is open till November 8th.
The football bonfire will be held at 7 p.m. next Wednesday, November 6th at the Burkett Park.
Students 16 and over have the opportunity to participate in a blood drive on November 11th. A permission slip must be signed if you are under 18. See the email from Ms. Graham for more information.
The Wildcat of the Week is Alex Minyard for picking up trash on campus after school.
Tomorrow, the Congress team of Juan Alba, Cheyenne Bracey, Chloe Hibbs, Jocelyn Tedrow, and Adeline Winter will compete at the regional meet. Here are Maddox Mayo and Zach DeFee with more.
Students are looking to improve from last year in the upcoming Congress meet.
Okay.
I really just want to do better than I did last year and know my speeches better instead of having to read as much as I did last year and just place higher, I guess.
To placing higher than I did last year and knowing my pieces better than I did last year.
Anxiety and restlessness, dehydration, headaches, and high sugar and energy drinks can cause weight gain, tooth decay, and type 2 diabetes.
Students are preparing for the upcoming Congress meet.
I just write my speeches and make sure I know them well enough to where I don't sound like an idiot.
Well, writing the speeches takes a lot of work, and memorizing the speeches instead of just reading them off the paper is a lot of work, so I really don't look forward to memorizing these legislation.
President. I can't even say how old I am. It's hard for me to get it out of my mouth.
For the Win News, this is Maddox Mayo and Zachary Defee.
I hope they do well.
Me too. And now for news from around the world.
Hi, I'm Zach Allen. Today, Kamala Harris gave her closing argument on Tuesday night and said that she would focus on delivering for Americans. Donald Trump will be having a rally today in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and in Henderson, Nevada. On other news, archaeologists have discovered a Maya city beneath the jungle canopy in Mexico. There was also a shooter in the Four Seasons Hotel in Atlanta, and one person was injured with non-life-threatening injuries. Some more international news. Southern and eastern Spain is flooding, and 51 people have died so far. To end on some good news, though, the Dodgers win the World Series 4-1.
Thank you, Zach. Here is Brooklyn Roberts in the Sports Corner.
The varsity volleyball team finished third in district and are preparing for playoffs. I spoke with two of the varsity players about their hopes for the game.
Today I have with me senior Alyssa Schrader and junior Talon Lowe. So explain to me the new playoff rule.
The new playoff rule is very confusing just because it's different than the last few years. And this next game that's being played on Saturday just depicts on if we'll play a bigger school or a smaller school in the first round.
Well, how have y'all prepared for playoffs?
We've done a lot of serve receive. We've done just like regular serving. And then we've worked with the front row, back row, and setters all separately.
Well, what type of mindset does the team need going into the game?
The whole team needs a very positive mindset just because we need to know what we need to do and get done in the first round.
Well, how far do you expect going into the playoffs?
I think I'll go past third or fourth round, just depending on how we go into the games.
Yep. Okay, well, thank you and good luck in playoffs.
The time and date for the girls' first playoff game has yet to be determined. Tonight, the junior high and JV football teams will host the Pirates with games starting at 4:30. The varsity Wildcats will travel to Petrolia tomorrow. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Next Friday is senior night and football sweetheart coronation before the game. The senior walk for all members of the senior class will be after the game. That's it for the sports news.
Thanks, Brooklyn. Remember that tomorrow is an early release after the pep rally, which starts at noon.
And this Sunday morning, daylight savings time ends, so we will get to enjoy an extra hour of sleep.
That'll be nice. That's a wrap for this edition of the Win News.
Happy Halloween, Archer City.